This is Meri at TheMeriAtelier. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to your Friday. Welcome to Fibdiggity. Welcome to my desk. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So tonight I'm going to work on, I've got an idea. For actually these two characters. We're going to play with that in a bit. And I'm working on the book box tonight. I might do my watercolor and do a giveaway tonight. It kind of depends on where I'm at. So, yeah, I can't zoom out any further. And I don't know, whoops, well, I messed this up. Hold on to take it off of the clip and put it back on the clip. I get it out of sync. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let me get to my notepad so I can see folks better. I need to raise that camera stand up. And when I do that, let's see if I can go to my lives here and find me. There I am. When I do, maybe I should turn this, make sure the sound is turned down on this. It is. Got an ad. I always get the bra ads. I don't mind. An ad is an ad. There's 7 of you out there, and of course, look, no chat. No chat. No chat. I have to get out, turn it off, come back in. Where's my chat? Oh, there we are. Hi, Karen K. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome in. Hi, Sharon Lombard. Welcome. Angie girl. Hello, Angie. Sharon. Welcome in, Sherry Van. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I am working on what I'm calling a book box. I took a ginger snap box, which really fit in here, and I've covered it with Jacqueline's papers. My next step in this is to glue. I'm going to take this center fabric, this center piece out if I can get a hold of it. I don't think I glued it in. No, it's just. And what I'm going to do is glue these pieces in here. But this morning I figured out all the spacing for this and glued it down. I really like it. What I think I'm going to do when I get all this done, and offline, of course, I'm going to varnish the paper part of this, but I thought it would be fun to put a tatted trim around here, a real simple tatted trim. It'll be needle tatted, it won't be shuttle tatted. And I think I can. Maybe I should save this part because you guys can't see very well what I'm doing with my folds. I think I'll save my gluing for offline. So I think I'll come back to this part. But I wanted to show it. So we'll come back to this. I'm in no hurry to get this done. And then I thought I could even do some slow stitch cover here. This, I want to put something on it. I'm thinking something like a pretty lady. And then I'll have a closure. And I'll be able to lift it up and of course I don't have it set right here. I'll be able to lift it up and put things in it. It's my thought. The book cover came from Rebecca. The ginger snaps came from Walmart. All right. This guy, I have an idea. I'm going to do this right off the bat because I'm so interested in doing this. I'm going to put him here. This is my finished. This is the first one, and it's pretty well finished, only it's not varnished. I'm going to take a picture of him, get to my camera, and take a picture. And then go to my gallery and edit this. Let's see, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, I want to go to my gallery here and go to the guy. Let's see, I don't want this one. I'm going to trash him. And don't look at that. There we go. Go to this one. I'm going to edit this. And the one thing about these cameras is you can't set them. You have to put something under it because it's got the little camera on the back and it's kind of lopsided and it jiggles. Let's edit this. And I'm just going to bring it in. Bring it into the border. Bring it down. This is just going to be a little bit of fun. I'm hoping that this will work. And I'm going to change the coloring on it to a little more vibrant. I think I like that. I'm going to save that. Now that I have it saved, I'm going to go into my, well, I'm in my YouTube up there. I'm in my channel, I think, on here. I don't know if I'm on it. My channel here. No. I'm on another channel. Switch account to me. And I'm hoping it will let me do this. I hit daily limits on this stuff. Okay, I'm going to go to the AI editor. I'm going to go to photo to video. And I'm going to hit him. Oh. Let's go it this way. Create video. Now, I've got an error here. Sometimes I have to let the edit with. No. Next. Done. Sometimes I have to let it process through, and I'm just going to put test here. This didn't do anything. It's just a 2-second picture. But in order for it to get out of its error mode here, I have to upload one that actually worked. Now let's upload short. And while that's happening, I'm going to go over here to my Creator Studio and go into my channel, switch account to me, and go into my content and go into my shorts. And you can see the things I've been working on here. But test, there he is right there. And I have to change it from, something messed up last week. I always have to change this from private to unlisted for me to do this, but that's okay. So right now, this that I uploaded is just a picture of him. So I could do anything with that. But I'm going to go back to my YouTube here and go back to my AI and go here. Now this should work. I'm going to go photo to video and I'm going to click on him and it's getting suggestions. And let's see what they suggest. Sometimes I put in my own, but we'll see what they say. The character rapidly jumps up and down with excitement. He abruptly transforms into a giant, sparkling green emerald. I was thinking on these, I'm going to put little shamrocks. I'll try that on mine. Put some little shamrocks in the background here. before I send them out. Let's see. He starts dancing a frantic jig on the spot. That's kind of what I was thinking. Let's make him dance a jig. Let's make him dance a jig. And it's processing. This is fun to do. Even though I didn't sign this, this still is kind of my creation. It's my interpretation of Wayne Anderson's Leprechaun book. I think I'm okay doing this. Do 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 do. It's thinking. It's thinking. While it's thinking, I'm going to look at chat over here. Welcome. Oh, did it work? Oh, no. It didn't work. Something went wrong. We'll try it again. He starts dancing a frame. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times to get it to process. Let's see. Hi, Jersey. I know it's hard, Angie, but you can't help her if you're not feeling well. Angie says, Laura, I'm just not going to have to tell her. I hope you can get a day to rest, Angie. Angie, what is going on? Teresa says, hi, Meri and friends. Welcome in, Miss Teresa. Angie says, I'm still tired and coughing. I'm at my aunt's. I'm going to have to take a day away from here and rest. Yes. Angie, did you go to the doctor today? Did you go to the doctor? Hi, Jamie. Laura, I got a little rest today. I'm still coughing and all. Thank you for asking. Did you go to the doctor, Angie? We were telling her this morning she needed to go to the doctor. Thank you, Jersey. Jersey, you are getting one of these. Tush won an envelope for you in one of my giveaways. So
why do leprechauns make great bankers? Because they are excellent at keeping their pot of gold safe. Why do leprechauns make great bankers? Because they are excellent at keeping their pot of gold safe.
Oh.
Why do leprechauns make great bankers?
Bankers.
Because they are excellent at keeping their pot of gold safe. Why do leprechauns make great bankers? Because they are excellent at... Why do leprechauns...
What he's doing is singing, why do leprechauns make great bankers? B-A-N-K-E-R-S. Because they're excellent at keeping their pot of gold safe. That's what he's singing, and we're going to process and save that one. We're just going to...
Why do leprechauns make great bankers? Because they are excellent at keeping their pot of gold safe. Why do
So we're going to put... I just initial it. I put, like, for leprechaun, I put LP. And I'm going to put 01. And we're going to upload that as a short. And we'll let that go. And then while that's uploading, let's see. Jersey says, I'm glad you had fun, LAK. But you two really need to also rest. I'm here to tell everybody, rest. Rest, rest when you need it. I've been doing it myself. Good for you, Jersey. Let's see. Who have I missed? Angie, Sherry Lombard, Sharon Lombard, Sherry Van. Welcome in, ladies. Sylvia. Angie Brown, Karen K. Let's go and process another one. Same picture, photo to video. We're going to use him, and we're going to use their suggestions. Leprechaun tips his hat and a small bird flies out. Leprechaun grabs. You can put your own down here. Karen K taught me that. Giant clover leaves suddenly sprout and grow around the leprechaun. Leprechaun loudly says, where's my pot of gold? Leprechaun excitedly shakes a large she'll laugh in the air. She'll laugh. Is Shillelag. I don't know what that is. Rainbow appears and leprechaun slides down it. Ooh, I like that one. We'll do that. We'll do a couple of these and then we'll put them all together. A rainbow appears and a leprechaun slides down it. We'll do that one just because it sounds fun. We'll let that process. I think I said hello to everybody in here. Angie says, Meri, I told the doctor yesterday about me falling and throwing up, and all she did was give me horse pills. Now, how come you know they're horse pills, Angie girl? Nothing about falling or throwing up. I'm not going to go see her again. Huh. Interesting. I think it is Ali K, the one from YouTube, Jersey says. What AI is that? The YouTube one. It is... Yeah, this is YouTube's AI. I go to the shorts, and then I hit the little sparkle circle up in the top, and that's their AI playground. Doesn't look like that one worked. Where is the one about the rainbow? Sometimes you have to do them more than once. I think it is Ali K, the one from YouTube. Yes, it is Ali K. The pills is for the coughing, and they look like horse pills, Angie said. Oh, dear. Horse pills. You know what helps me, Angie, and that's that Dayquil. Especially when I have a bad cold, the Dayquil. And it makes me sleep, too. You don't want to be driving if you're taking Dayquil, because it's a daytime medicine, but you don't want to be out on the road. You get tired. You need rest. So when you told her you fell down, oh, look, he's sliding down the rainbow. Oh, I love it. Now, this is just for fun. I'm working on a couple that I'm going to put out in maybe the beginning of next week. But these are just for fun. I thought it would be fun to take the sketch here and animate it. Take your own art and animate it. All right. There's no sound to this. So what I'm going to do, well, there's a sound. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue. I'm going to hit done. And then here it says add sound. And if I do that, I come into this option that says to create music. Now this will create a 30-second clip, or approximately 30 second. Well, I only have an 8-second video clip. He's just, that clip that we just showed him sliding down the rainbow is only 8 or 9 seconds. I think by the time I download it, it's 8 seconds. So what I'm going to do here with the lyrics, and I just learned this today, it says create a track with vocals. So you're going to put in the lyrics right here. What is it about? So I'm going to say repeat 4 times. And that will 4 into 30 goes just about 4 times. 4 into 30. 4 times 8 is 32. So it's 7 to 8 seconds. So repeat 4 times. And then I'm going to put in quotes, what shall I make him say? Slide into my pot of gold, keeps me young, never old. Just something to rhyme. I don't want to know if I want to put sliding. Something to the pot of gold keeps me young and never old. Gathering up my pot of gold gathering up pots of gold keep me young and never old. That's just for fun. So gathering up pots. I got up here. Gathering up, not up, pots of gold keep me young keep me young, never old. This is just okay for play, never old. I might change that if I was doing it for something else. I would change it, but for fun. Okay, so he's going to be singing, and I'm going to put down here, I'm going to put leprechaun voice, Irish. I'm going to say Irish. Whoops. Leprechaun Irish song. Then I'm going to put comma song. My typing's horrible. Song. For genre, I think either dance or rock, country, hip hop, indie. I don't really like any of that. I guess I'll put in pop and see what happens. Pop. The mood is going to be playful. And let's see. Then I'm going to create it, and let's see what it creates. And I play around with this lyrics stuff back and forth. But it should create that line and repeat it 4 times. That line that I put in about gathering up pots of gold. Keep me young, never old. Hi, Belinda. Welcome in, lady. Meri is a whole lot older than me. And she knows more about what to do on a smartphone than I do. I'm constantly learning. See, it repeated it 4 times. Gathering up pot of gold, keep me young, never old. And then I might change that because I want pots of gold. I got pot of gold. Let's see what he says.
Gathering up pot of gold, keep me young, never old. Gathering a pot of gold, keep me young, never old.
Let's see. Let's go back. Repeat 4 times. Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old. Genre, leprechaun, Irish song, mood, playful. I'm going to say, I like pop, but I want it in an Irish lilt. Let's see. Let's put Irish lilt here and see. I'm not sure where I should put that. Leprechaun Irish voice, I'm going to put. Instead of song, voice. And see if it makes it more Irish sounding. You know, like an Irish. That's what I'm going for. Let's see if that works. Is that Irish? Sounds country. Yeah. Well, it depends on what you put in there. You got to play with it, Allie. Yikes, Laura. What did Laura say? Oh, Lordy, this craft room is crawling with ladybugs. Oh, dear. I got a picture of that, Laura. They're saying hello to Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Belinda. We got a Brenda and a Belinda. Good morning. Good morning. Good evening, ladies. Belinda and Brenda, Angie's here. Angie says Mary's old. I need gold. Okay, let's see if he sounds more Irish.
Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never
No.
old.
The music sounds.
Gathering up pots of gold.
So we need to go back and I got pop. I'm going to put Irish here instead of pop. I'm going to put Irish. What? Irish lilt? Let's see if they understand the word lilt. Not lily, lilt. L-I-L-T. Let's see if that changes it to sound more Irish. Irish, oh, brogue. B-R-O-G-U-E. Thank you. I'll try that, Laura. That's a good suggestion. Angie says she's dancing to Meri music. I like that brogue. I'm going to try brogue. That probably...
Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never. Gathering up pots
No,
of...
let's try brogue here. Irish brogue. B-R-O-G-U-E. Let's see if that helps it. Sometimes you just got to play. But that repeating that line 4 times, what that does is this puts out a 30-second soundtrack. And I can't control, I can't say only play it for 8 seconds. But if I say repeat this line 4 times, then when I download it, I can edit it out into 8-second tracks. Usually that in 8 seconds, 1 sentence will come out. Let's see if this helped.
Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old.
Yeah.
Hey! Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old. Gathering up pots of gold. Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old. Gathering up pots of gold keeps me. Gathering up pots of gold
This
keeps
one.
me young, never old. Gathering up pots of gold.
So I like track 4, and I think track...
Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never
This one's
old.
bouncy.
Gathering
Hey!
up pots of gold keeps me young, never old.
I like that one.
Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old.
This one draws it out a little bit more.
Gathering up.
Okay, now what I do, I haven't tried to download. I can, I don't think I had sound with that other one, but I'm going to take this phone, and this is what I usually do. You can see I'm in my voice editor here. And did I save this one? I think I did, because I was working on this. It doesn't matter because I can get, oh yeah, I did. I got it here, I think. I hope. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my little video clip. This is my stream right here. I'm just going to move it up. And I'm going to hit the record. Don't say anything. And I'm going to record this. So I hit this first.
Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old. Hey! Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old. Hey! Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old. Hey! Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old.
All right, now I'm going to hit save. And instead of voice, I'm going to put in LP for Leprechaun, LP 01, 02, 01. I'm going to save that. So that was track 1. So now I'm going to do the same thing for track 4.
Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old. Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old. Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old. Gathering up pots of gold keeps me young, never old. Hey!
All right, then I'm going to save this as LP2. Now what I want to do, I have told the lyrics what one sentence. I just want the first sentence, but I had him repeat it 4 times so I could put it in one little 8-second clip. I'll edit that. I'll edit 3 of them out. But I'm going to go back here, and instead of telling it what to do in quotes here, I'm going to put, it says, what is this about? So what I'm going to say here, I'm going to get rid of all my typing. I'm going to say, leprechaun, leprechaun finds his pot of gold sliding down the rainbow, something like that. There's a lot of things you could type in there, but I want to get the rainbow in there. As when he slid down the rainbow. When he slid down a rainbow. So now what we're doing, we're telling the AI, who's going to create a little 30-second audio lyric, and it's going to create a lyric about this leprechaun finding a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And I'm going to keep the Irish voice and the Irish brogue. Thank you so much for that, Jersey. That really did the trick. And the mood I'm going to keep as playful. And I'm going to create. And this will be what AI creates. You have to let it process. Oh, I'll be back in a minute. My video's right there when I'm following you guys. All right, so the lyric says, I saw the sky all green and gold. Well, the sky isn't green and gold. A story waiting to be told. I slid right down that color slide with a happy feeling deep inside. Me lucky charms, they led the way to me shiny pot of gold today. Me shiny pot of gold today. Now, I wish I could tell it he saw the rainbow. And it put sky. Let's go back. I'm not sure I like that lyric. Leprechaun finds his pot of gold when he slid down a rainbow under a bright blue sky. I don't want it. I don't want the sky green and gold. I'm going to make it be bright blue sky. Let's see how it changes the lyric. And then still it's the leprechaun, Irish voice, Irish rogue. playful mood. This is really fun to play with. I hit my daily limits quite frequently. They have daily limits, and they don't tell you how close you're getting to it. You'll just be working away, having all sorts of fun, and all of a sudden you can't do anything because you hit your daily limit. It's the bane of my existence with the AI. Let's see. Well, I slid down a rainbow so grand, the finest wee slide in the land. Now I like that. Under a bright blue and sunny sky, with a happy wee tear in my eye. Well, I didn't see a tear in his eye. For right at the bottom, what did I see? My lovely pot of gold just for me. My lovely pot of gold just for me. And then it says, I. So let's play it.
Well, I slid down a rainbow so grand, the finest we slide in the land, under a bright blue and sunny sky.
That's not Irish enough for me. Let's try some more.
Well, I slid down a rainbow so grand, the finest we slide in the land, under a bright blue and sunny sky, with a happy wee tear in my eye. For right at the bottom, what did I see? My lovely pot of gold just for me. My lovely pot of gold just for me. Hey!
I kind of like that.
Well, I slid down a rainbow so grand, the finest we slide.
It's got
in
more
the
of a beat.
land, under a bright blue and sunny sky, with a happy wee tear in my eye. For right at the bottom, what did I see? My lovely pot of gold just for me. My lovely pot of gold just for me. Hey!
I like that one, track 3.
Well, I slid down a rainbow so grand.
I don't like that one at all. I'm going to record track 3, then I'm going to show you something here. So what I'm going to do is I turn my recorder on, and it'll play for a little bit with just sound, just nothing, while I'm turning this one on, but I can edit that out. So I'm going to turn this one on.
Well, I slid down a rainbow so grand, the finest we slide in the land, under a bright blue and sunny sky, with a happy wee tear in my eye. For right at the bottom, what did I see? My lovely pot of gold just for me. My lovely pot of gold just for me. Hey!
All right. So let's save this one as what? LP4? LP, I think I'm on 4. I could be wrong. 3. That doesn't matter. I can change that. Okay, now what I want to do...
Well, I slid down a rainbow.
What I want to do here is take a picture of these lyrics. I can listen to it here, or you can transcribe it here too. But I'm just going to take a picture of this. Maybe. Put it in my hand. There. Now I have the words on a JPEG. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to transcribe this too, just for fun. It's analyzing it, transcribing into English. See, I don't like the transcription. They are blood soft level shuttles down. Oh no, that wasn't what I wanted to. That wasn't what I wanted to transcribe. Did that play? Let's transcribe this one. Well, I slid down a rainbow on the ground. See, I don't like this because it changes. When you transcribe it, it changes the words. Well, I slid down a rainbow so grand, oh, the finest. We here is W-E-E. I don't like the transcription at all. I'm not going to use it. Okay, so now what I want to do, I have this picture, and I have this music. I'm going to keep the music, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my dream screen scripts here, and I'm going to open up a new one, and I'm going to put in leprechaun, L-E-P-R-E, leprechaun, rainbow, something like that, just for my reference. And I'm going to write a prompt based on this. Maybe I can get enough out of this. Well, I slid down. No, I don't like that. Let's play the music. Can I play the music? I don't have this sound on here.
Under a bright blue and sunny sky, with a happy wee tear in my eye, with a happy wee tear in my eye.
All right, so what I'm going to do here, this is the picture. And when I go to photo to video, all I have is this. I have a picture of it in my phone. So for my prompts, I'm going to write my prompts based on this song. So he says, well, I slid down a rainbow so grand. So I'm going to put leprechaun slides down a rainbow under a bright blue sky. Bright blue sunny sky. We'll get some sunshine in there. Bright blue sunny sky. Comma. And then I'm going to say zoom in on his face and put a wee tear. Put a, I won't say wee tear because we'll probably won't be able to see it. Tear, a tear falling down. Then, and this is just very, what do I say? It's a very rough prompt, but it's kind of just me talking, saying this is what I want to see. And then when he gets to the bottom, he found a pot of gold. He lands in a pot of gold. In a pot of gold at the bottom of the rainbow, and tosses gold coins in the air. And let's see how AI handles my prompt. I'm going to copy the, I'm going to put in here because I've learned to put the vertical screen in here, vertical 9. This is the size of a frame, 9:16. All right, now I'm going to copy this. And then we're going to go over to, if I can find it here, over to the YouTube editor. And I'm going to get out of where I've saved off my lyrics and songs and everything. So I'm not going to process this video. I'm going to get out of this. I'll go one more time. Or maybe, shall I process? Let's look at it. See, there's no pot of gold there. I want him landing in a pot of gold. I'll save this off just for, let's see, LP, what, 02? 02. I'll put test here just in case, test, and upload that. And while that's uploading, I'm going to go back to my shorts. And when I do my shorts on my Samsung phone, I have a little plus sign down here. And when I hit that plus sign, it gives me options to do a video, a short, or a live. Well, when I started my live stream over here, I hit the live, and then I set up my live. You also have the option to do a post, but I'm going to do the short. So I hit the short, and then when you want to use the AI Playground, which is the VEO3, which gives you the voice and the realistic images and all of that, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to do photo to video. Now, I could do this two ways. Let's try, instead of photo to video, I think, well, let's do photo to video first. I'm going to choose my photo, and it's getting prompts. Now, instead of using their prompt that they suggest here, on that one I just processed, I used their prompt. I'm going to put in my own prompt that I just typed out and copied, and then paste it in there. And I might have to do this a couple times, because let's see what happens here. I might have to, I didn't tell it to zoom back out, so I'm curious to see how it's going to handle that. But this will still only be 8 seconds, where my song is 30 seconds. So I would have to say, after he finds his pot of gold, he starts handing it out. I'd have to do 30 seconds worth of clips, which would be about 32 clips. Could not generate audio. That's okay. Continue. Yeah. I don't like that at all. The rainbow's real. Let's go back and change my prompt. Let's go back. Let's change my prompt to a big rainbow. Sliding down a huge, my rainbow was, and I'm going to say set at an angle. Set at an angle. Well, we'll just leave it that way for now. And zoom. He probably didn't know how to. It did handle the zoom. Zoom in on his eye and put a tear falling down his face. It did do that, but I'm going to put in his face. And then I'm going to put pan out or zoom out. Zoom out as he lands in a pot of gold at the bottom of the... I think we're still going to get a front-on view instead of a side view, but we'll try this and see what happens. This is what takes me so long in creating my shorts, and nobody can convince me that this is not creativity. This is as much creativity as taking a paintbrush and painting a picture. But you're doing it verbally and you're doing it visually with audio. But your mind is still trying to process this picture and make it happen here. And when people say, oh, AI is not, you're not being creative, you're getting rid of all your creativity, they haven't tried AI. AI, you can't avoid being creative. Well, you probably could do this, push a button, and there it is. But most of the really good AI comes from creativity. My opinion. I get into it here. Okay, I got that. Now, let's go back over here and see. I think I'm still going to get a front-on view. Let's see if I get a better video here. I like to play with this stuff. What time is it? 8:20. I might just do this tonight because I was going to work in that box. We could watercolor my other leprechaun, do a giveaway. I don't want to do this all night because for those of you who aren't interested in this, it can get pretty boring if you're not interested in it. But that's that way with anything. You're watching a video you're not interested in. It doesn't have to be AI. It could be wood crafting or sculpture or... Oh, it's taking a minute, isn't it? Oh, there we go. I'm happy with that. And it got the rainbow in the back, and it's like it's swooshing around. It's got the sunshine in there. It's got the tear coming down his eye. All right, I'm going to process this one. And I could probably tell it to turn off the audio, but I muted in the end. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to process this. And we're going to call this LP Story 1. And I'm going to do 4 clips. LP Story 01. So in my second clip, he finds the... Let's work out the clips here. Did I hit upload? I haven't uploaded it yet. Okay. So this is clip 1. He finds the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And we're still just using my picture here. It's photo to video. We're taking this photo and we're creating a little story off of this photo. So I'm going to call this clip 1. Clip 01. Of course, I always get clip 01. And I put a couple of lines in an arrow, and I'll put leprechaun finds pot of gold. So what is he going to do with that gold? Clip 02. Clip 02. He's going to sack it up. Let's see. He's going to sack up coins instead of sack. Well, I could call it sack up here. Sack up coins in rainbow colored bags. Rainbow colored bags. So here's my picture here. So I'm going to use this vertical. I'm going to use the first couple lines here. Copy this, put that down here, paste. So leprechaun, standing over a big pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Well, let's see, we need the sunny sky. Copy that. I still misspelled Zoom, didn't I? Sometimes AI understands my misspellings. So leprechaun is standing over a big pot of gold. What a place to have to put a paste. Paste. Under a huge, let's see, at the bottom of a huge rainbow under a bright sunny sky. I can put a period there just for fun of it, for me. And actually my song, I got out of my song doesn't references what I'm going to do in the rest of the clip. So I may change the song, but to fit my story, because I'm telling a story now. He bags up all the gold coins. I could put he bags up all the, let's try my microphone, all the gold coins into rainbow colored sacks. And of course AI doesn't understand me. He bags up all the gold hay coins. All the gold coins. I don't know where it got hay. Get hay out of there. It's kind of hard I need my pen. Hold on. Get might be easier for me to edit with my. He bags up all the coins into rainbow colored, and instead of sacks they put S-A-X. They heard in the saxophone, S-A-C-K-S. And that's really all I want to do for that. But see, now that's getting out of my song, so I may change the lyrics on the song. So that's all I want to do. Let's see how the AI handles it from photo to video. Hopefully I won't hit my daily limit. If I do, I do. So we're going to go back over to the browser. I'm at my main page here. I'm going to hit my plus sign, and I'm into the shorts. I'm going to hit the little sparkle key to take me into the AI playground. And I'm going to hit photo to video. I'm going to choose my leprechaun, and it's going to give me suggestions. I'm not going to use their suggestions. I'm going to put my own in down here, my own prompt. And we'll see what it does. Paste. And it processes. This is clip 2. I want to do 4 clips. And let's see, on the 3rd clip, while it's processing on the 3rd clip, I think I'll have him go around passing out the gold sacks to peasants in the land, Irish peasants. And we'll see what my fourth one. What do you think my fourth one should be? I'll ask you guys. So my first clip, he's running down, he's falling down, sliding down the rainbow. He finds a pot of gold. He lands in it and starts throwing the coins up in the air. That's the first clip. And the second clip here, I'm going to have to try it again. In the second clip, he's standing at the bottom of the pot of rainbow, and he's putting all the coins into rainbow-colored sacks. In the third clip, I'm going to have him handing out all of the sacks of gold coins to Irish peasants. So what should the fourth clip be? How should I end this? I'm going to take comments from you guys. How do I end this story? What should he do after he hands out all the money? Now, I'll go over here and ask you guys.
Well, I slid down a rainbow. Well, I slid down a rainbow. Well, I slid down a rainbow.
I kind of like that. I like that sound, but I'm not going to keep it because I'm going to play the music to it. So we're going to continue with that. I like that a lot. Although I wish I had more than one sack. So I think I'm going to go back and change my prompt. I like what's going on, but I'm going to put into even though I have it plural, I'm going to put into many colored rainbow sacks, so because I want more than one sack. Many. Because he's going to hand them out. Many. And if I'm good here, I'm not good. I have to copy this. Let's copy this again. And maybe we'll get something. You'll get a different video, but maybe it'll be just as good. Let's try to process this again. I was going to see if I could see what you guys were suggesting. Do an Irish dance. I need to get ready for bed. Angie says good night. Good night, Angie. I like the bracelets on your left hand. Allie K, these bracelets came from, well, except for one. One I got at a thrift store. The one with the little silver beads in here. There's 3 of them. This one is just an old, tarnished one I got at a thrift store, the one with the beads. This one came from Kellyanne. And what's happened, she's got those little magnetic clips, and they clip onto each other, so they kind of make it one bracelet. But this is a chocolate. Maybe I should hold it up so you can see. Let's process this. This is a chocolate and turquoise. This, Kellyanne did this. This second one is my thrift store one. It's just kind of a tarnished thing. And this one, Jacqueline calls this the DNA one, I think. The DNA one. I like it. You can't see it very well. But it's kind of like a pearl within little pearls, or a diamond in little hexy pearl type things. It's really pretty. This is kind of in real life, this is kind of a pinkish color. And these are white. The little ones are white, and this is silver in there. And worn together, they just kind of fall together because those magnetic clefts hold on to each other there. I have to pull them apart when I want to take off my bracelet. I have to kind of tug and pull. Oh, look, see? Now where's his pot of gold? Yeah. Yeah, see, he's filling his pots of gold, and there's all the bags. So I don't need that sound. I will turn that sound off, but I'm going to save this clip. So this is clip 2. I don't, you know, that sound doesn't mean anything to me. I'm going to use the music. So let's see. I'm going to go to next. Go to next. And this is LP Story 02. I think that's how I'm doing this. It just has to be unique. Okay, now for clip 3. Let's bring this up a little. Back up a little here so I get it all on the same page. For clip 3, let me copy all of this and go down to the next page. For clip 3, he's going to hand them out to Irish peasants. So he hands out, let's do this with my microphone, hands out bags of coins to Irish peasants. And then I got my vertical, so, whoops, I got to turn the microphone off. Let's get rid of that. So, in clip 3, the leprechaun travels through the land, travels through the Irish country, green Irish, let's see, leprechaun, let's see, let's leave that rainbow. Leprechaun travels through green Irish country side, comma, rainbow in background, under a bright blue sunny sky in background. That should probably be first, but it'll work. In background. He let's just hold on. Let's get rid of all this. Hands out the rainbow-colored bags of coins to Irish peasants. I'm going to stop there. And let's see what that does. I need my vertical. So I'm going to go back over to my, and I'm going to hit the plus sign. I'm going to go into the shorts. I'm going to do photo to video. I'm going to pick my leprechaun. It's getting its suggestions, but I'm going to do my own. You guys giving me a clip? LAK says, let's see. They're saying goodnight to Angie. She's got to get ready for bed. Belinda says, LAK, we're thinking alike. What are you thinking about? Do an Irish jig? I like the bracelets on your left hand. Was there anything else in here? I like that Irish brogue, Laura. That really solved my issue there. Belinda's leaving. Allie K says you could go a sad route and have him looking into an empty gold pot with a sad face and says, "No money left for me." I love that. Or we could have him look into the coin and look into the bag and dig in and find one coin left for me. That's what I think I'll do. Instead of being sad, he's going to find one little coin at the end of in the bag. I do like the sad. Okay, let's put in the third prompt. Paste. Let's see what it does here. It's kind of fun to take your own little art and just this little drawing and do a little story. Just do a little story about it. That's what YouTube wants. And nobody can't tell me this isn't being creative. I have a bone to pick with some of those people out there who tear it down. But we won't do any more bone picking, Meri. Shush. I do like him looking into the bag, into an empty bag, but I think I'm going to have him digging around. Maybe he'll dump it out and find one coin, and he'll say, "Ah, that's mine." Let's set this on all messages.
Why do leprechauns make terrible secret agents? Because they always try to take all the credit for the gold. Why do leprechauns make terrible secret agents? Because they always try to take all the credit for the gold.
We're gonna process that again. Sometimes they come up with the corniest jokes. Takes credit for all the gold something. He didn't finish his sentence. He's taking credit. Welcome in. If you popped in and I missed saying hello to you, welcome in. I think I said covered everybody, but if you popped in and I missed you, welcome in. I'm waiting for this to process. I like doing these shorts. Hi, Linda. Linda won a leprechaun envelope this morning.
Top of the morning to you. Please take these bags.
Oh, I like that.
A little magic from the rainbow to share. Top of the morning to you. Please take these.
Now,
Top of the morning to you. Please.
Even though I like the sound, I like his singing, I'm going to create a song so that what he's singing will be
Top of the morning to you.
Will be muted out, but I still like the sound. I might use that top of the morning in the song. Let's see, LP story 03. And we are going to upload that one. That one is a cool one, wasn't it? All right, now we're on the last clip, clip 4. And I'm just going to copy clip 3 and revise it. We're only going to do 4 clips here. Hopefully my music will fit 4 clips. Usually 4 clips is about 32 seconds, and the music, the whole thing runs about 30. So I have a couple of seconds in there to play with. Sometimes I'll put an ending frame on it, a silent one. So now we're on clip 4. And I'm going to put finds 1 coin for him in empty bag. So Leprechaun, instead of traveling through the Irish, he's standing, let's see, he's standing, let's see, standing at standing, okay. I'm going to get rid of this whole thing. Stands at empty pot of gold and turns an empty bag upside down. Nothing comes out except for 1 gold coin. 4, 1. It made it a 4 and a 1. He smiles. He smiles brightly and dances a jig, holding the coin, and says, "This one is for me." Now I need to get the bright blue sky. I need to move this down. It's bothering me. I'm going to move it down to the next page. All right, let's see. Leprechaun stands at, not add. The microphone does not always understand me. I have to go back and edit even from the microphone. At empty pot, not part. Empty pot of gold and turns a empty rainbow colored bag. Rainbow colored bag upside down. Let's see. I'm going to put under a bright blue sky here, under a sunny, keep it in sync, bright blue sky, period. Leprechaun stands at an empty pot of gold under a sunny, bright blue sky. He turns an empty rainbow-colored bag upside down. Nothing comes out except for 1 gold coin. Thank you so much. I think I said that to somebody. Thank you so much. He smiles brightly. I'm going to put a quote in there. See what the AI does with it. He smiles brightly and dances a jig, holding the coin, and says, where's my quote? This one is for me. End quote. Let's see what it does. Sometimes AI plays with it too and puts in things you don't expect. We'll see what it does with this prompt. This is the last one. And then I'm going to bring them down and I'm going to create another song to include the other clips. And we're going to create a little short and I'm going to upload it. That's what we're doing tonight. And then I'm going to sign off because I really don't have anything else I want to do tonight. Let's see. We're going to go to the AI editor. Hi, Carol. Welcome in, Miss Carol. It's good to see you. Hi, Patty Crane. Welcome in. We're taking my leprechaun envelope and creating a little story of him in the shorts. We're doing a photo to video. Here's a picture of my leprechaun. That's this right here. And we're putting in prompts. This is the last prompt we're doing. So, got to do this paste here. Paste. Oh, no, see, it won't let me do it on this channel. See, I hit my daily limit. It said, this is really popular. Try again tomorrow. That means you hit your daily limit. I am going to go to another channel and see if I can't do it on another channel. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But before we do that, let me go to my studio. I think I downloaded the first one. Let me check here. I'll go to my files, and no, it doesn't look like I've done it. Videos, movies, no, it's not there. Let me go out here to my, hold on. I don't want to, I need to get to where I want to go before I, so here are all my little prompts here. The first three. We're on the very last one. So in this one, he slides down the rainbow, he finds a pot of gold. In this one, he's sacking up all the pot of gold into rainbow sacks. In this one, he's handing them out to Irish peasants. And in the last one, he's got an empty pot of gold, and he turns the bag upside down, finds one coin, and says that's for him. That's this little story. But, whoops, let's download these. So I hit the little 3 dots, and I'm put it save to device, and it says, well, I don't need to do that. It says saving LP story 1. So I'll let that go off, and then I'll go over here, save to device. It says to see your download, turn off do not disturb, but it still saves it. I don't turn off my do disturb. And then we're going to save the third one. Saving LP story 3. Now I hit my daily limit on here, so I can't process anymore here. But, however, and except, I think I can go to another channel. I have to, And before I go to another channel, what I do is I go out here. Let's just close everything. I go out here to my settings. I search for, and I do this so much it's in there. I search for YouTube. I hit the YouTube, and I go to the storage. Now this says it only has 81 megabyte. But I find if I clear that out before I go to another channel, I have less problems. So I clear out my cache. And then I'm going to get out of this. And I'm going to go here. And I got several accounts out here, but not all of them will download. I'm going to come to my main channel. I'm going to switch my account. And I'm going to go to this red one that says Meri Abrams. And we're going to see if I can download from, whoops, what did I do? Close all. I did something when I turn that on. There. Hit this. We're going to do photo to video. And there he is here. And I still have my clipboard. I still have my prompt in the clipboard because I'm on the same phone. So I'm going to put in my last prompt and hopefully it will process it. I've been working on this channel too, so I may hit a daily limit here pretty fast. Let's paste it in and let's see what it does. It's processing it, so hopefully I'll get a good one and we can download it and have all 4 clips. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do another song. I should probably do the song here and record it on here. Let's turn this one back on. And go to my voice recorder. And let's see what happens here. He's thinking about it. I cleared my cache, so I might have to do this more than once. But again, nobody can convince me that there is no creativity doing this.
Thank you so much. This one is for me.
That isn't exactly what I envisioned. Let's try it again. He was dumping coins out of an empty bag. That empty bag had a lot of coins in it. I guess it would have worked. It kind of took the prompt and stretched it in. Let's see if I process it again. I didn't expect all those coins to fall out of there. I only wanted 1 coin to fall out. I maybe have to go back and say 1 coin falls out of an empty bag. I might have to change my prompt. Although, if he gets all those coins, that's not a bad thing either. That's his bag. What is he going to spend it on? Irish, what do they drink?
Thank you so much. This one is for me.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you so much. This one is
I'm going to
for
use
me.
that. Look what they did to his beard, though. How they animated that. They kept my colors.
This one is for me.
They kept my, I can't stop it here.
Thank you so much.
But they kept my
This
colors
one is
here.
for me.
They kept all my colors. It even got the color of the belt and the...
Thank you so much.
I love
This
it.
one is for...
All right. All right. We'll process that one. I want to be done with it. Next. And we're going to put LP story 04 and upload that. Now I need to go to my Creator Studio and switch accounts here so I can download that last one. And switch account to this one. And content. And it's still working on it. Let's make this unlisted. Save. Let's see if it'll play. Whoops. Play it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. This one is for me.
All right. So now I want to go to my studio, which is here. I want to go out of there. I'm going to click my little dots over here, and I'm going to hit the download, save to device. And it takes a while for, I've noticed it takes a while for it to get into my, after I save it. So I can get out of all of this, and I want to go out here to my file manager. Oh, was that it? It did save it. I've got all 4 of them out there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I know I have them all. So now I'm going to go to my video editor. Now, I am going to, right now I'm using a video editor called AndroVid. But they also have, you can edit videos using YouTube Create. And I'm going to start using that, but I'm not going to do it tonight because I'm not familiar with all the settings. I'd be hunting around. I'm familiar with this one. So here are all my videos in my editor. I'm going to hit the video things, and these are the ones I created today. So I'm going to click on that one. I'm going to hit edit. I'm going to hit aspect for original. Keep that. And then I'm going to add the next one, which I hit the plus sign here. I hit that, and I go to the next one. And hit the next. Go to the third one here, where he's passing out the coins. And then go to the last one where he finds the one for himself. So here he's sliding down the rainbow. He finds all these gold coins. This is what's playing. He's bagging them up. I'm not going to keep this sound.
Please take these bags of gold, a little magic from the rainbow to show. Thank you so much. This one is for me.
So there we go. Whoops. I'm going to get back out of that. I'm going to hit my check sign. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to change it to the full HD, which is the 1080p on this phone. I probably could go up to 2160p, but I keep it at 1080p. And it's saving it all off. It's put all of those clips into one clip. And we're going to see how close to 30 seconds it is. So there it is. I'm going to hit play. Well, no, I'm going to get out of this all first because it gets confused. I'm going to go back in. I get out. I refresh it by getting out and going back in. So this is the one I just saved. It's the full one. I'm going to hit edit. I'm going to hit the aspect ratio to original. And then I'm going to mute. I'm going to go over here to volume.
Please take these bags of gold, a little magic from the rainbow to
I should have muted it. Hold on.
This one is for me.
It's awfully loud. I'm talking over it. What I do is I open it up and I play it, and then I go to the volume and I mute it, and it wasn't muting for me.
Top of the morning to you.
Why isn't that
Please
muting?
take these bags of gold, a little magic from the rainbow to
It's not muting. I'm going to turn that down a little. I'm not hearing it muting. I'm going to refresh my phone and see if that has something to do with it. Sometimes my phone needs refresh. And I have Gemini on this phone, so what I do is I just do this. Reset phone.
Sure. Restarting your device.
I'm going to restart my device, see if that helps. It just takes a minute. Sometimes when I'm trying to tell you something, I'm shouting over what the phone is doing. But I wasn't hearing it mute. Usually when I mute that volume, I don't hear all that noise anymore. I'm not sure why it did that. So I'm going to restart. Sometimes just restarting it helps. I liked most of the voice in there, but I think I'm going to do a song instead. And it's taking a minute to reset. That's interesting. It usually doesn't take this long. Oh, there it goes. Hello. It's doing something in here. It's changing some of the apps. Optimizing them. Usually it doesn't take that long. Okay, I'm back here. Let's get back in here. Come on. Come on. All right. It's taking a minute. All right, I'm going to go back into my editor. I'm going to go to my videos. And it's the last one, which is 32 seconds. And I turned the sound down. I turned it way down because I want to talk. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting the edit button up here on my edit. I'm hitting the aspect ratio and I'm keeping it as the original aspect. I'm going over here to the volume and I'm hitting mute. There, it muted. You're not hearing it anymore. So then I'm going to hit check. And hopefully it's muted. See, it's not, you don't hear any sound. And that's okay with me. Save. I'm going to save it at the 1080p. There. And it's saving it. So now I got rid of all that singing and everything he was doing. Now I'm going to go in, and I'm playing it just to see it play, if there's doing what I'm expecting. He's finding his gold. Yay! He's going to bag it up in all these rainbow colored bags. And then he's going to pass it out to all the Irish peasants. Take this and go buy you a dinner. And he has one bag left. He finds his going. He's dancing a jig because he finds one for him. All right. So now that's all good. So what I want to do is I want to come over here, and I'm going to rename it. Rename. And I like to, when I upload things, I don't keep it as Android Vid 617. I identify it as I name it as my video. I'm getting this ready to upload to YouTube. So I put in the Meri Atelier. And I'm just going to put Leprechaun, Leprechaun story. Leprechaun story. And today is the March 03/06/26. And that's the date. And I'm going to apply the name. So I'm pretty happy with the video. I'm happy with the AI. I'm happy with everything. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change back to my main channel on YouTube. And I'm going to come out of my Meri Abrams channel. I'm going to switch my account back over to my Meri Atelier channel, which is right here. Then I'm going to hit this little plus sign down here. And see, I still have the short, but now I'm going to go over here to the video, because now we have a video at 32 seconds. This is the muted one here. And I eventually get rid of all of these. So I'm going to put it in there, and I'm just going to let it play. And it's pretty, I'm not going to let it play all this. I'm going to hit the next. So in here, here's the add sound right here. So we're gonna create some music here. At this point, I'm going to hit add sound. I'm going to go back into that create music. So the lyrics, I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to make the lyrics fit the story. We had lyrics over here where he found his pot of gold, but I didn't get the rest of the story in the lyrics. So I'm going to come back into my leprechaun story here, my leprechaun rainbow. And here's clip 4. We're going to put the lyric prompt in there. And this can only be 85 characters. So, LY, I don't like to be at the bottom of a sheet. I like to go to the next sheet. There's a division in there. I don't know if you can see it. This is my notepad, where I save most of my prompts for my shorts. I need to get them all out on my drives, back them up. So I'm going to put leprechaun, finds pot of gold, bags, puts coins in rainbow bags, hands. I'm going to put, instead of hands, I'm going to say gives to peasants. I don't have to call them peasants, just peasants. Finds 1 coin for him. Hopefully I haven't exceeded my character count. I might have to edit 1 gold coin for him. And I'm going to put dances a jig. And it's a, what'd we say? The voice is an Irish brogue. IRISH brogue. BRO. Is it GUE? Irish brogue. And I'm going to put, I could put happy. I think I'm going to put, well, I'll put happy, lively. Happy and lively. Happy, comma, lively. Jen says a jig, not a gig. All right, so let's go and see if I can create, copy that. And this is not rogue, it's brogue. I thought I typed brogue. BR. Okay, so now we're going to go back over here, and hopefully I haven't exceeded 85 characters. I have, it's 114. Leprechaun finds pot of gold. Oh, how do I shorten this? Leprechaun finds pot of gold. I'm just going to put finds pot of gold. That'll get rid of a lot of characters. We'll get rid of the leprechaun. Finds pot of gold. That took it down to 103. Coins. You don't need the word puts. Coins in rainbow bags. Gives to peasants. Finds 1 gold, I won't put finds. 1 gold coin for him. I'm down to 92. I have to get rid of what? 7 characters? Dance. Just get rid of dances. And I'm just going to put jig. That's 83. We'll see what how that works. I'm going to copy that. It may not work. Let's copy it. Select all. Whoops. Select all. Copy. I'm going to put this back over in my notepad just for safekeeping. And genre, I'm going to put Irish. I'll put leprechaun here. Leprechaun. Leprechaun sings. Well, I don't need sings. Leprechaun, comma. Well, I could put sing. Leprechaun, comma, Irish. We'll see what happens. Sometimes if it doesn't understand it, it'll probably ignore it. Irish brogue. And I don't know if I'm spelling that right. B-R-O-G-U-E. And the mood is happy and lively. And let's see what kind of a lyric it gives. I don't want to turn my sound back up. So those of you who won envelopes, you've got a little video to go along with your envelope. Now we could take this and create a whole new story where the hands are painting a leprechaun on an envelope, and it gives it away, and it puts a stamp on it and puts it in a mailbox, and another hand receives it. And you know, you could create a lot of stories off of just your little envelope piece. All right, let's see what it says. It says, well, I followed the rainbow across the green lea. And what did I find? At the bottom, you see, a great pot of gold with coins in fine bags. I gave them to peasants in humble old rags. Oh, I like that. I just kept one gold coin for myself with that, and I played a grand tune. It kicked my heels on the mat. I played a grand tune and kicked me heels on the mat. Let's see how it sounds.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green lea, and what did I find at the bottom, you see? A great pot of gold with the coins in fine bags.
I love it.
I gave them to peasants in humble old rags. Just kept one gold coin for myself, and with that, I played a grand tune, kicked me heels on the mat. I played a grand tune, kicked me heels on the mat.
So it gives you 4 choices, and I usually play them
I
all.
followed the rainbow across the green lea, and what did I find at the
I like the
bottom,
first
you
one
see?
better.
A great pot of gold with the coins in fine bags. I gave them to peasants in humble old rags. Just kept one gold coin for myself, and with that, I played a grand tune, kicked me heels on the mat. I played a grand tune, kicked me heels on the mat.
I like that.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green lea, and what did you see? A pot of gold with the coins in fine bags. I gave them to peasants in humble old rags. Just kept one gold coin for myself, and with that, I played a grand tune, kicked me heels
Good
on
night,
the
Carol.
mat. I played a grand tune, kicked me heels on the mat.
Hi, Cindy. Cindy says he should save some for himself, build his home, and find a partner. See, you're telling your story. Already telling a story, Cindy. Linda says, well done, Meri. Patty says, so cute. Well, wait till you see it uploaded on my channel. We're going to upload it. We're going to create this video. Well, it's already created. I'm in the upload process where I'm going to put this song to it. Let's see. That was what? Was that the second one? Let's play the third
Well, I
one.
followed the rainbow across the green lea, and what did I find at the bottom, you see? A great pot of gold with the coins in fine bags. I gave them to peasants in humble
I don't like that one. I like the first 2.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green lea, and what did I find at the bottom, you see? A great pot.
That I don't hear the Irish. I hear the Irish.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green lea.
I hear
and
the
what did
Irish
I
there.
Find at the bottom, you see, a great pot of gold with the coins in fine bags. I gave them to peasants in humble old rags. Just kept one gold coin for myself, and with that, I played a grand tune, kicked me heels on the mat. I played a grand tune, kicked me heels on the mat.
I like that one.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green lea, and what did I
think I like track 2 better. So I'm gonna save off track 2, and this is my this is a video recorder here on my other phone. And what I do is I hit record.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green lea, and what did I find at the bottom? You see, a great pot of gold with the coins in fine bags. I gave 'em to peasants in humble old rags, just kept one gold coin for myself, and with that I played a grand tune, kick me heels on the mat. I played a grand tune, kick me heels on the mat.
All right, and we're gonna save this. I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna say LP story. LP. It's got this microphone jiggles it here. LP story, and I'm gonna say use because that's the one I'm gonna use. Save. So now I started uploading this one, and I got to this point and I saved the music. I'm not going to upload that. I'm going to back out of it. And I don't think it uploaded it because I backed out. I didn't hit upload. I don't think it processed. If it processed it, it should be private. Let me go check. I have to get into my studio. I have to switch my account. Switch account to here and go to content. Yeah, see, it didn't. It should be in the shorts here, and it didn't upload it. So, and that's a good thing. It uploaded the 4 that I did, but it didn't upload the completed one because I'm not done with it. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to my video. I'm going to go over here, and this is LP Story Use. What I'm going to do, and this gets a little wonky. There should be a better way to do this, and it probably is, but this one way works for me. I'm going to go and mail this to myself, to the Meri Atelier. Subject is, I just put test, and then I'm attaching file, audio, LP Story Use. And I hit send. You really don't need to hit send. You could save it in a draft, but and I didn't. I misspelled test. So now I'm going to go back over to this phone, and I got mail. You got mail. There's my tesser, and I'm going to download that song, and it downloaded. I'm going to go to my files. I'm going to go to my files here, my file cabinet. I'm going to go to audio files to download, and there's my song. But I have to move this, move it into my video editor because I'm going to put it inside of my video before I upload it. That's why I backed out. So I'm going to move this file, and I've done this so much I know where I'm going. I'm going to go to my audio, my video editor. I'm going to go to audio, and I'm going to move it here. And then I'm going to get out of all of this. I'm going to go back over to here, to my video editor. Here's my and he's all quiet here. He doesn't have any sound. And that's good because we're going to put the music that I just sent over in there. So I'm going to do an edit. An aspect ratio keeps it as the original. And I stop it. And then I'm going to, down in here it says music. So I'm going to go to music. I'm going to go to my music, and there's my LP Story Use.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green leaves.
So I'm going to use that.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green.
I'm going to change it so that it starts. There's a little bit of a pause at the first, so I'm going to kind of move this gear over a little.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green lea, and what did I find at the bottom? You see, a great pot of gold with the coins in fine bags.
Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to turn the volume up a little because you can always turn it down on your side if it's too much. And I'm going to hit the check. I'm happy with it, I think. We'll see. I'm going to save it. Save it as full HD, so my music should be inside of my video now. And it's saving the file. So when I create all those files and it has sounds in it from my AI editor, and I download all sounds that I don't want, sometimes it's weird stuff in there. Sometimes they have alien voices. And I mute all that out, and then I add my own music or whatever I want. So let's play it.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green lea, and what did I find at the bottom? You see, a great pot of gold with the coins in fine bags. I gave them to peasants in humble old rags, just kept one gold coin for myself, and with that I played a grand tune, kick me heels on the mat. I played a grand tune, kick me heels on the mat.
So that's pretty good. It's not always in sync with the, kind of got out of sync with the peasants, but it ended up fine. So I'm good with that. Now, I've already named, the name of this is Android 4087P. I'm going to go back out to my files here, because I thought I was thinking I was done, but I really wasn't. I'm going to go back out to my files and go to my videos, go to my internal storage, go to my music, my movies, and right here, this one, whoops, that's the silent one that I renamed with my name. I want to edit that. Whoops. That isn't what I want. I want to edit it. Come on. You're not cooperating with me. There. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to hit rename. I'm going to copy this whole name here. Copy. And then here, I'm just going to put hold, because I'll eventually delete this one, hold. And rename that one to hold. That's the one with no sound. Then I'm going to come back over into my video editor, and this is the one we just created. That's the one we just created, and I'm going to turn the sound down because I want to talk. I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to go to rename over here. Rename, and then I'm going to paste in, whoops, paste. Oh, I copied it. Doggone it. Let me go back up to my file system here. Rename. Copy. We won't need that. Rename. Paste. And I want to get rid of hold. Apply. So now my new one with the sound should be the one I'm going to upload. And it is, if I look in here, if I look in my video editor, my videos, I have my 1, 2, 3, 4 that I created. This one is where I put them all together, and it's got all the weird sounds. This one is the one I muted, and this one is the one I'm going to upload. It has the song that I created over here in there, and I renamed it to my Meri Atelier name. So this one is always usually the very first one after I've created a series like this that I'm going to upload. So now I'm going to go back over to my YouTube. I'm going to go to my plus. I'm going to go to my video, and it's right here. Oh, I got my sound turned down.
And what did I find at the bottom?
Hit next.
Well, I followed
Hit next. And we're uploading it here. Now I have to have a title. I'm going to put Leprechaun's Part of Gold. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to call it. Leprechaun, apostrophe S, pot of gold. And then because this is created with AI, I always put the hashtag DreamScreenAI in here, because when you see DreamScreenAI in the title, in my description box, and I put it in my meta tags, and also I'll show you where you hit a setting down there when you upload it. There's a setting that says, was this an altered video that didn't really happen, something like that. They're asking if that's an AI video, and I click yes on it. So that's how you know that this is not a real person. So I'm going to put in my hashtag here, hashtag DREAM. It's right here because I've used it so much, DreamScreenAI. Then I come down and it's private. I'm going to upload it as private. Is it made for kids? I put no because my channel's not for no. The ad description I leave blank for now. Location, I don't do anything else. A related video I could do tonight, but it's right here. I got 12 of you watching. I'm going to click on that, but you probably won't see it until this whole thing processes. But I'm still going to click on it. It will probably be an error in cancel. In fact, I think I'll take it out for now because it's still, I'll change the title. The title says Meri is live. Let's go to related video. Let's put in working on leprechaun envelopes. That one's already processed. So that's the related envelope. Add to playlists. I add it to my Dream Screen short video playlist, and that's a public playlist. And if you go look at that playlist in my list of playlists, you will see all my, or as many as I could put in there, my Dream Screen short videos. So I add it to my playlist. I'm not promoting any products. I'm not doing a paid promotion and brand, anything like that. I'm not doing a collaboration. Comments, I'm allowing people to comment. That's on. I could invite a collaborator, but I don't enjoy doing that here because it doesn't give them credit. I get all the credit for their work. I don't think that setting should be set up like that, but that's just my opinion. Allow video, audio, and remixing. I'm going to allow it because this is in the public domain. The audio was AI's audio. So I really don't claim any of this. So I allow people, if they want to grab the voice or the visuals or anything, I usually allow that. I don't really care. If it was something that I cared about, like, maybe a family dinner or something like that, I probably wouldn't allow people to remix it. Altered content, this is what I was talking about. The altered content here, it asks you, do any of the following describe your content? Makes a real person appear to say or do something they didn't. Alters footage of a real event or place, or generates a realistic looking scene. Well, I always click yes on my AI videos because it just says this video is created with AI. This was not a... Now, the live stream that I'm doing now, even though I have AI content in it, the video itself was not AI created. Because I'm doing a live stream. It's me talking to you. It isn't my virtual self talking to you. But for this, where I created this whole thing, that my envelope was not created with AI. I created the envelope, but I animated my envelope is what I did. So I click yes. Now the tags, I don't like their ad tags because you have to go in and type every one. I do that. I'll show you how I do that when I get there. Let's get out of that. I think I got that. I don't need that. That's not gonna, I gotta get out of that dash. Okay. So, and it's ready to upload. Now it should be private, and it is. And I gotta, let's get rid of that line. I hit it there. All right, so now I'm gonna upload my short, and it's a short. It's what, 32 seconds long, so it won't take long for it to upload. And while it's uploading, I'm gonna go out here and into my notepad file. I was in my Livestream scripts. I'm gonna go out to all my notes, and right toward the top here, I have a list of YouTube tags. I have a whole list of tags, mostly the ones, these are common ones. I do change, I keep AI study, AI text, but here's where you see my AI on shorts, my dream screen AI. I don't do Felicity in here, so I'm going to take her out. I am going to put the diggity characters, though. And I'll do this by hand. What do I have here? How come I'm not editing this? Oh, I gotta hit the keyboard down there. Sometimes these things fool me. I'm going to put diggity characters as a tag. And AI study, AI text, AI prompts. These are all things that Slow Stitch is spelled wrong. But then all of these are kind of common to my studio. But right in here, I'm going to put in a prompt. Leprechaun, L-E, leprechaun. I didn't get my comma in there. Comma, return. And I don't need the apostrophe S. And that's good enough. And then I'll put St. Patrick's Day, St. Patrick's Day. Because that's what this is all about, St. Patrick Day. St. Patrick. I spell Patrick here. P-A-T-R-I-C-K Day. And And I could put in pot of gold, but that's enough for now. And then I copy this list of prompts. This is how I set up my videos. You're getting to see my process. Now, other people have different processes. They may have something that works better for them. This is what works for me. I come into here, I copy all my prompts till I get down to the end. These all describe my channel. The kind of prompts that are generic. Then I come down, and my file should be uploaded, but I have to go over into and let me get over there. I have to get to the live here. I get into my, not my lives, my shorts. Shorts. So here's my Creator Studio, and here's all my shorts in here. And here, right in here is the leprechaun one. And you can see I don't have the description in there yet. But if I go clear down, I have to do show more. I go clear down to wherever the tag is. Tags. Right here. And those tags that I copied, I paste in there. And there's my list of tags. And then I usually go down a little and it says allow embedding. I uncheck that because I really don't care to have my videos embedded on somebody else's website. They don't do so much of that anymore, but people click that embedding when they want to put their video on their own website. That's done quite a bit, but I don't use that, so I unclick that every time. And there's nothing else I want to do in here, so I'm going to save it. Then I'm going back over to my, let's see, I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to get out of that. I'm going to get out of that. And then I'm in my studio here on my mobile. Let me go back one. I'm not on my, I'm in, that isn't where I want to be. Let me get in there. Hold on, let me get there. It takes a minute. You have to bop around to different things. Go to content. So now I'm back in my studio, and here's my short right here. And they choose the, I don't care for this, I'm going to do a different picture here, but we'll get to that. It's still in private. I'm going to edit it and show more. So the visibility is private. See this, it's all been uploaded. If I do, if I go in here to tags, these are all the tags I edited. I have yes, it includes altered tags. If I click on this, you can see where I unclicked allowed embedding, and I always check that. But I'm going to get out of that because I still need to add a description. So I usually go to one of my most recent shorts. Let's do the view all. My most recent short was that I uploaded. That's a test. That's a test. The Griffin and the Snail. Oh, I think I did a short that showed my slow stitching. But this was my most recent AI short. So I edit that and show more. And to get to my description, I just copy it over. So I come in here, I select all, copy, and then I get back out of it. I come back up here into my one I'm uploading. Right here. I edit it. It's still private. And see where it says add description? I paste this in here. So this has my generic description in here with my COPPA disclaimer, my copyright disclaimer, my contact information, social media. Here's my copyright. This was done on February 23rd. It's now March, let's backspace, it's March 6th. So let's change that, March 06. Now, if I have any music, sometimes I'll put a music attribution right under this, but I have music, but I don't have music that I pulled out of the library. I created music, and I put that up here, way up at the top. This is all my description. There's my live stream schedule. And I started adding this when I start telling my stories. I say this is a work of fiction. Names, characters, locations, and events are products of the creator's imagination. This is kind of a generic author's statement saying, if you think that I'm talking about you, you're wrong. It's just happens to be, if I name somebody Sally Jones, the real Sally Jones might say, that's not me, you know? And so I put any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or actual events is purely coincidental. It's kind of a generic author statement. And it really doesn't apply to this, but I leave it in here. And here I have Dee Dee Willingham's link because I was doing her prompts. Now, one thing about putting links in your shorts is they are not clickable, YouTube's rule. But I still put it in there to credit Dee Dee, because that video that I got this description on, the snail and the, what was it? The snail and the, I want to say the Sphinx. It wasn't a Sphinx. What was it? Well, anyway, it was it was a short created off of her art prompt. So I put a reference to her channel there. So here, the Griffin. So here is where I credit the music that AI that we created here. And on the Griffin and the Snail, I said Griffin and Snail lyrics, YouTube AI. YouTube AI. Oh, here I'm going to change this to Leprechaun's lyrics. That's all I need to say. It's just a way to credit, saying I did not make this music up myself. Lepre. Leprechaun lyrics, YouTube AI. And here is in my, I put it in my metadata, the YouTube screen, Dream Screen AI and AI on Shorts. It's in my title, it's in my tags, and here it's in my description box. All right, I think I got everything in there. So I've added my description. And I think I'm good to make it public. So I got my title. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to change it to unlisted. Unlisted. And I'm going to save it as unlisted. And then I'm going to go play it as unlisted.
Well, I followed the rainbow across. I'm
going to stop it here. See video. Let's go back one.
Well, I followed the rain.
And here, over here, this is the unlisted version. I can do this in private too, but I just got it as unlisted. I'm going to go to edit, and I learned this from Karen K. You can edit your thumbnail, your short thumbnail here. And I'm going to change it to this guy instead of it was originally, he was passing out the money to the peasants. I'm going to change it to this guy. So all I have to do is hit the check and the save. And then I'm going to go back to here. And there it changed my thumbnail. And I'm still unlisted, but I don't see any restrictions. It says no restrictions, so I have no copyright violations and no community violations. I shouldn't, because it's all done by their AI. However, I say that with reservation because I was creating the Felicity prompt. For those of you who care, some of you probably don't care about this, but I was creating the Felicity prompt, and I was using their voices, but my video went longer than 60 seconds, and something in their voice hit a copyright violation. I didn't create the voice was created by YouTube, but longer than 60 seconds, I kept getting these copyright violations because their voice that they created hit another voice that was copyrighted somehow in their audio settings. Okay, so I'm going to go in here, I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to change it to public. We're going to make it public. And I'm not going to schedule it. It's all ready to go public, and I'm going to save it. That, my friends, is how I upload my shorts. We did, now see, that was one 32-second video. It took me, 3 hours to create a 30-second short. This is not, if you're doing this creativity and telling your story using your art, this is not push-a-button AI. This is creativity. This is coming from you using the AI tool to create it. It isn't, I'm pushing buttons and I'm creating, you know, I'm not painting. I did paint this. I watercolored this. But I just want you guys to know there's more to it than, I got 10 million new subscribers! Yay! You know, there's more to it than that. And, you know, I get infuriated. I go on rants. I'm not sure I like this thumbnail. Let's go to my channel here. I see this. I don't see it on the envelope so much. But when you, let's go to my channel here. Let's go to my YouTube. Whoops, let's go to my YouTube. And let's go to me. Let's go to my channel. That's just telling me my video was uploaded. And let's go to my shorts. And, you know, I don't see it so much here. I saw it in my editor. But sometimes when you see this so small, it looks like he has a white mask on. And I don't see that here, but I noticed when I was painting this, I kept saying, it looks like he has a white mask on there. Maybe I can show you. Well, here it does. See, look at this guy. Well, kind of. It just depends on how I look at it. It almost looks like this area in here is a white rectangle. I don't notice it so much up here. This is the public one. It's got 2 views. Let's play it.
Well, I followed the rainbow across the green lea, and what did I find at the bottom? You see, a great pot of gold with the coins in fine bags. I gave them to peasants in humble old rags. Just kept 1 gold coin for myself, and with that, I played a grand tune, kick me heels on the mat. I played a grand tune, kick me heels on the mat. Well, I followed the rainbow.
I'm going to give myself a like. I gave myself a like. Because I put a lot of work into this. And then I usually go back in and I clean up all of my this. I don't clean it up on my browser here, but I clean it up in my shorts. What you're looking at here, if you can see it, this, and I'm calling her, I don't know if I can show it to you here. This is going to be my new virtual self, and I'm changing all my thumbnails. You're going to see changes coming up on my channel. I'm doing a lot of background work. She is going to be my avatar here. And you'll see her in different poses and everything. everything that you've seen, all the older ladies that you've seen in my shorts and everything, that's all gonna, well, that'll still be out there, but it's gonna be this lady as my avatar. Now you will see her too, and I might have it in my library. Let me check here. Let me check my album. Well, see, look at here. Look at this. If you even, I don't know if you can zoom in, but look, it looks like he's got a white mask on there. That really bothers me. Okay, that's all my, these are all the videos out here. I want to see if I can find, these are all shorts that I've created. There's Penelope. I want to see if I can find a Meri that looks like me, that I'm going to use. These are all, there's my log cabin setting there. I was doing some work on that, what I was doing there. There's my dog. Here, let me click on this. You might see her, my virtual self represented as a lady like this. I don't look exactly like that, but in fact, she's much better looking than me. But she has the short hair pulled back, and I wear white frameless glasses, and I put her in a professional suit here. But she's going to be kind of my main character telling all my stories. I mean, I'll have others. I'll have Felicity and Thumbelina and Ruby Rose and Brother Tom, and I'm working on Officer Orville. He's coming up. And I'm working on a couple other stories. Bandit and Buck. Buck is the golden retriever. Bandit, of course, is our little black kitty. So those kind of my fib diggity characters. But now I will not be putting her, I'll be putting her in videos. But that other character that I showed you, this lady, you'll be seeing her like well, you'll be seeing her in shorts, but she'll be more of a animated character, an avatar. So you'll see both of those ladies, one in a kind of an illustrated form and one in a more realistic form in various sections of my YouTube channel. I'm going that way. And one reason I'm doing that, not the only reason, because I haven't had that problem, but there is kind of a new problem out there with people grabbing images of people. I don't put my face on my thumbnails. I don't do a lot of face. I have done some face-to-face. I did a face-to-face horrible short. And I did a face-to-face where I was sitting in the recliner, and I didn't like that one either. I have very few face-to-face videos, but people who do that a lot, they're having problems now with people going out and robbing their image, stealing their image. Ryan Hall, the weatherman, he has had a big problem with people stealing his image and creating videos that were like weather forecasts that were all wrong and everything. And he's fighting it, but there's other people, usually the people that have the big channels, well-known people. Think Media, he's well-known. His channel is called Think Media. You'll see he does a lot of face-to-face. But, you know, people do strange things. They grab their images and they create things that those people didn't do. So the guy at Think Media was talking about creating an avatar and using that avatar, and I'm all for that. I'm all for that, and that's kind of where I'm going with my channel. This has been a lot of chat here. I hope that I had some of you interested. Now, a lot of you aren't interested in AI, but even if you're not interested in AI, I hope that you at least appreciate the work that goes into doing a 32-second short, um, rather than just pushing a button and saying, oh, I don't feel like doing anything today. Click, and I'll get 10 million new subscribers. Follow this song. If you use this song on your video, you'll get hundreds of new subscribers. That one drives me crazy. Don't get me started. It's time for me to say goodnight. I suppose it's 10:04. Is Juju on? Did she come on? I see Steve Ram. I don't see Juju on, but maybe it hasn't come up yet. Let's see. Go to my what is it? Crafting on the Back 40. Let's see if she's on. I don't see her on. I don't see her live. This is her channel. Mama Juju on the Back 40. Maybe she's waiting for me to jump off. Usually she comes on after me. Another person that might be on now is Ginger Cat. Is that how it's spelled? Ginger Cat. Ginger Cat. I don't know the rest of Pam. Ginger Cat Pam? Is that how it goes? After Dark, Ginger Cat Pam. I don't see her on either. I don't see her on. So I could ramble on a little bit more because I'm not taking up anybody's time here. Who is on? Let me go to my search. Let me go see who's on. Is anybody on that I know? Another way you can find out who is on, if you go to your subscriber list, and let's go here, subscribers, and if you hit, see there's all today video shorts. If you go to live, we got the US-Iran nuclear bomb alert. We have Kofi Craft with Me, Craft Cottage. Got a live tornado with Ryan Hall on live. A binge watch video.
I crocheted the cutest little plushie for my fur baby. Recently, I discovered this.
We got a binge watch homes with wall to wall HGTV homes. We got a Bob Ross on live. Pink Poodle Crafts is on live. I don't know who she's working with somebody there. I can't see, it's so little. Food Network is on live. National Geographic. So I usually check this to see if there's anybody like Becky or Dee. Well, we'll use Dee Dee because she's on the tip of my tongue. But anybody that I would conflict, Pink Girly, Juju, Carol, before I do an impromptu video, I usually come out here, do my subscription list. I don't check all, I check my subscriptions. If I'm not subscribed to you, I don't care if you're doing a live or not. But, and another way you can tell too is, like, here Steve Ram is on live and he's got a red dot there. Looks like Dee Dee's on, but she could be just on. She's got a blue dot. Becky has a blue dot. Ryan Hall is on. The red dots are people that are live. On here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see the people that have red dots by their icon are live. And you can also see it down here. But if I would see Becky on here, I would probably either click her channel and go say hi, or, you know, a Paint Girly, she's got a blue dot. So I can be on a little bit. Let's see, what do I want to do? Do I want to sign off? I really don't have much. I could paint my leprechaun for tonight, but I don't feel like it. What do I want to do? Let me see. I wanted to work on my board book, I'm going to get out of this. I wanted to work on my book board. I guess I could work on that a little. Let me come in here and come to my channel. See if anybody's even listening to me. Is anybody even listening to me? There I am. Listening to me? Turn my sound down. Cindy's here. You guys aren't chatting with me. I only got 9 of you out there, but that's okay. It's Friday night. It's 10:15. I should work on these envelopes. I should just get out and paint one. And we will, because I need to do that. We will give away tonights and Sundays on Sunday night. I'm going to paint one because I need to catch up. This will be tonight's giveaway, but there aren't many people in here, so I'm not going to have the giveaway right now. Well, I usually don't have very big giveaways. You guys are getting wise to my, you give it away and then I never get it story. It's entirely my fault. I'm not a good giveaway person anymore. This is the one I did this morning. You know what I want to do rather than that, though? And this won't take long, and then I'll just pop off. I don't feel like watercoloring, to tell you the truth. Maybe I'll work on these tomorrow. What I want to do is put little shamrocks in the background. And that won't take long. Let's get some green out. So I don't see anybody on. Is that green or blue? This is, that's kind of a, and this is blue. That's blue. What color is this? I'm going to swatch these. Well, that's definitely blue. This is blue. These are greens. I think this is the color I want right here. We'll swatch it. Oh. I'll swatch it on this. I put my pattern on a envelope. This is my pattern. And let's get the cap off. How come that cap's not coming off? Well, it come off of this side. Let's see. Let's draw a little shamrock. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw some shamrocks on these. And then I'll probably quit and go to bed. I'll draw them on mine first here. And should I zoom in, or can you guys see? Maybe I'll zoom in just a little. There we go. And I don't want them too big. I just want little ones. They're kind of like little hearts. The shamrocks are. Wish I could get that off. How about why that isn't coming off? There. Maybe it belongs over here. It's wet. It's more wet than this other side. I don't like it for doing this. I like the other side better. I'm just going to do some little shamrocks here. Put 3 of them in here. Practice on mine so I get some good patterns for shamrocks. This one's pretty good. So what you do is draw little green hearts, 3 of them, 3 little green hearts, and then put a stem on it. That'll give you a shamrock. A little heart. A heart, and a stem. Now see, not all my art is AI. I still like to draw and paint. I'm filling shamrocks on these envelopes. This one is kind of hidden. All right. So these aren't quite done yet, because I still need to put borders, I need to do the face, I need to do the pen work. I want to have them mailed out by Tuesday. If I get them mailed out by Tuesday the 10th, you should get them by the 17th, whoever wins them. If I get these mailed out by the 10th. This one is mine. I practiced on that one. Try to do them a little better on these. Put a small one up here. Even something like this takes some time. It takes some time to go in and do all of this. And if you're like me, you have a million things that are vying for your time. One of the main things that I have to do in the next week is get this room in a state to where if the internet guy needs to get to that back wall, he has accessibility to it. And I'm almost there, not quite. Not quite. I have a few things to do. I got the padlock on my storage locker. Okay, now I need to start moving stuff over to my storage locker. We don't live in a storage locker. We live in a house, so I need to move some of my boxes out of here. not a, well, and then my brother, my brother's significant other who's passed away, she's been gone, what, 13 years now? And I think I have close to 10 sacks of books that she had. They were all romance books. And he doesn't read them, and I don't read them. And they're just sitting upstairs. I'm going to take them, donate them. I've got plenty of books to alter. I don't really want them. And somebody might enjoy them. They're like those Jeanette Oakes books. And I have to say, I feel like this is losing its juice. I've lost my juice. I'm going to stop. I've had enough. I'll finish it later. I'm ready to call it a day. I hope those of you who stuck with me enjoyed seeing how I create my shorts. I put this little guy to had him finding a pot of gold and sharing his pot of gold. So I'm going to say good night to you. I got 14 of you in here now. I'm going to say good night to you all. Have a really good weekend. Tomorrow's Saturday. Usually Saturday morning, Chris Kailu, I think her name is. She's down in Mexico. And I don't know if MNW will be on because she's over in Israel. She might be on, but usually she and Chris are on Saturday mornings. And Beth Schuler comes on Saturday night. That I know, at 6 p.m. Eastern. Chris K. Yes, Miss Chris K. Hi, Coloring View. Did I say hello to you? Good night, Jersey. You have a good weekend. You have a really good weekend. Good night, Teresa. I will be back on Sunday. I think Paint Girly comes on Sunday mornings around 10. Is it 10 Eastern or 11 Eastern? It's up around there on Sunday mornings. I kind of lost track of who comes on Sunday afternoons. I will be on Sunday at 6 p.m. Central. So you all have oh, thank you, Teresa. You're just such an encouragement. You all are. When you guys stick with me to the end of the channel, you don't know what that means to me. It really means so much to me. So thank you so much for everything. Have a great weekend. Go do some art. Go do something. Well, it doesn't have to be art. Go do something you really enjoy. Cleaning the house. Bye.